Oh my gosh. In the past couple weeks here, we've heard about scientists discovering life on Mars. We've heard about this comet which is acting like a spaceship. Now there seems to be another strange phenomenon happening where a guy from Panama allegedly found a meteor that fell down from the sky into his backyard, and now there seems to be something growing out of it. It's been... So on August 29th, he posted this video about this potato-y looking thing, and it's titled, "Meteorite that fell in Panama Meteorite, soon samples will be taken into the International University." Obviously, this looks like a potato. Like, at first glance, I thought that this is just fake because it's shaped like a potato, it looks like a potato. But it wasn't until a little bit later that this story really started to open up a little bit. Because by September 3rd, he would post again. Anyway, the potato is acting strange. It's acting strange. It's super strange because look at this. He places the leaf on top of the potato and look at what happens. Like, what is going on here? I thought maybe the potato was hot. Maybe it's not a potato. Maybe it's a rock, but the rock is super hot. But then look at this. As you keep watching the video, it's only downhill from here. And then he picks it up. So it's not hot. This object, whatever it isn't radiating any kind of heat, because if it was really hot, he wouldn't be able to pick it up like this. Now, again, it gets much more weird. He inspects this object and then he drops it onto this glass and it makes this clinking sound. In case you need a reminder on what a potato sounds like, let me show you something. I've got a potato here and I've got a glass plate here. As you can see, if I drop this potato on the glass, it makes a thudding sound. It doesn't make a clinking sound because it's not hard, it's soft. If you had a rock and you dropped it on a glass plate, it makes a clinking sound, just like the meteorite. So, what is going on? I don't get it. It's driving me crazy. So, let's just review what happened here. He claims a meteorite fell into his backyard. This meteorite looks like a potato, but it doesn't act like a potato because it's very hard. It somehow dissolves or burns any organics that are placed on top of it as if it was exuding heat, but it's not hot because he can pick it up. What is this object? You know, there's a whole bunch of these theories. You know, people are even kind of insulting him, saying that he's just not thinking, but it's acting very strange. I mean, we can definitely admit to that. And for those saying that there's something on the bottom that's making it do what it was doing, there's nothing on the plate. It's just a plate. Now, it doesn't end here, because this guy really claims that this object fell from the sky, and apparently the place that it fell into is kind of glowing with light. There was this fiery detritus. See, this is the place now where it fell down into, and it's glowing with this golden light. And as if this wasn't mind-bending enough, the story keeps evolving. The very next day, on September 7th, he would post this other video where he now finally has put this object into a glass bowl, and it seems like there's something growing out of it.
Veo que le están haciendo una especie como de orquídea o planta parásita, pero crece muy rápido.
It's moving. Why is it moving, dude? Why are you touching it? Which is a great point now. Like, if this was real, if this was an alien object that just fell into your backyard, why the heck would you touch it? So now, the only plausible theory that you can come up with by just looking at it is that this is some kind of alien egg that has come to Earth to give birth to some kind of creature. Now, this goes on for quite some time. He keeps posting every single day, giving updates, and this thing is growing super fast. I mean, every day it seems to have doubled in size. It's literally moving. Bro, what the heck, dude? One day, out of nowhere, it seems to have grown a lot bigger, a lot faster, than what would even make sense to anything on this earth. On September 9th, he would post this video along with a picture of him in the hospital with, you know, a mask on. Obviously, he's actually at the hospital here. But I want you to look at the video that he posted here.
Algún día se desprenda de la roca. Pero por ahora no. Por ahora le mantengo su crecimiento.
Now, this gets seriously weird because before long, he starts posting more frequently. It grows into this ridiculous size. On September 10th, one day after the previous video that you saw, this is the size of his potato creature. In his caption, he says, "Many people around the world have written to me asking for samples. Today, I started sending them by mail to some friends." Which is like so crazy, bro. Like, what the heck? If you actually found a meteorite with an alien inside of it, why would you spread it all around the world, bro? Like, what are you doing? Are you trying to end the world? I'm getting goosebumps, man. What the heck is
Algún día va a desprenderse de la piedra, eso es lo que me preocupa.
I will admit, this is where it starts looking fake. I mean, it almost looks like some AI, and I got some questions. Like, why, for example, the pad that this thing is sitting on. Why is this thing always sitting on this graded pad? And I know he picked it up before, but it always seems to be on some kind of graded pad with holes in it. I mean, there could be a string that he's moving, but looking at the other videos, it didn't seem like the actions that the object was doing were caused by a string. It was like as if it was actually like some kind of energy was running through it. Maybe it's the pad.
Si se desprende la piedra, ya quedaría totalmente solito. Ya individual, pues como. Mira. Heavy.
And now he has it in a safe. Now, which gets so, like, this is so strange, dude. Like, why? He puts it in a safe. I mean, he's like, kept it there with his dollars and his pet alien, you know? Like, what, you don't have a safe with your pet alien, man? Like, what are you doing? Today, I got scared. I thought it escaped. It just came off the meteorite. So yeah, it's not even on the meteorite anymore. Oh my gosh, it's so, what the heck is that, dude? What is that, bro? Oh my gosh. What the frick is going on? Could you imagine this is the beginning of the alien invasion? It's just like this dude messing with his pet alien, sending it around the world, and it's growing. And it keeps getting crazier. I mean, it keeps getting crazier. This thing looks like Venom. Like Venom from like the Spider-Man movie, Venom. Look at this thing. Now he finally takes it out of the holding cell that he put it into, and oh my gosh. Now someone does make a great point that there isn't any shadow on this. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't really see a shadow. I mean, this might be a shadow, this might be a tentacle, I can't tell.
Esto parece una película de terror grande. Hoy colocaré una cámara en la caja fuerte, dentro de la caja fuerte. Y si tienes miedo, te pido perdón.
Okay, so it's time to debunk this, and it only gets so much more bizarre from here. A Reddit user offered this explanation, which seems to be the most credible explanation so far. He says that it's not an alien, but rather this silicone-based polymer known as polydimethylsiloxane mixed with hexane, a common solvent. And these eerie movements that you're seeing are actually caused by the polydimethylsiloxane absorbing the hexane. When the solvent evaporates unevenly, the polymer contracts irregularly, creating this jerky, breathing-like motions. The combination of texture, color, and movement makes it seem like this object is an alien when it's really just a bunch of science. And that sounds like a great explanation. I have to admit, it does look a lot and moves a lot like that alien creature was moving. Except out of the many videos that I've seen now, it does not look anything like this alien. I mean, why would you put in this much effort? Why would anyone put in that much effort to make this aliens looking creature? It was going crazy, dude. Like, it was going crazy. It did not move anything like this chemical reaction that this Reddit user was talking about. And listen, I'm fully willing to accept that this is fake. I hope it is fake. I hope it is fake. Listen, it freaks me the absolute crap out just off of looking. And listen, I'm just a TikTok, conspiracy theorist here. I'm not a scientist. Just off looking at it, it does not look like the same thing. It really looks, oh my god. Of course, there's other theories. AI is getting very good nowadays at creating these things that really seem realistic. A string is also a very plausible thing. I mean, there might be a hole there. But again, these are all like, we're all just speculating, and everyone's going crazy trying to figure out what this is. When you go on Reddit, and I love and hate Reddit for this reason, because everyone on Reddit seems to think of themselves as some kind of genius. Oh, you're stupid because this is what's actually happening. It's obviously a polymer with it. Let's just be honest here for a second. Nobody knows what is going on except for this guy. On Reddit, people are saying that you can literally see a string under the table with the holes in it in one of the videos, which I can't. I can't literally see any strings. People love using oh, it's clearly a string. I don't know about you, but show me the string. The chemical polymer reaction explanation seems way more plausible than a string. A string doesn't do this. Other people think it's actually just some kind of advertisement for a future movie, and if it is, then sooner or later we'll find this out when it comes out. Now, but why am I even making this video? I think that there's actually a deeper story here. With all of these weird findings, these aliens, these comets, I think that there might actually be something deeper. Something even darker going on. My theory has everything to do with the second coming of Jesus. Once that happens, people will need to explain this somehow. If one day a huge percentage of the world is just taken up into the clouds, if one day the dead come back to life in the resurrection, the Antichrist government at this time will need to somehow explain this phenomenon. I think that the way that they will explain this is with some kind of alien conspiracy, which they'll blame it on. I mean, we literally have top scientists, top army generals telling us that there's actually UFOs and non-human entities that are among us today. I mean, this is not like, I'm not making this up. This is on CNN. This is literally going on TV. Everyone's talking about it. What if all of this is just being orchestrated so that when the second coming happens, people just believe that it was the aliens who abducted us? It sounds crazy to think about. I mean, 20 years ago, if you talk like this, you probably end up in a mental hospital. But I mean, this stuff is actually like possible theories. At least I think. What do you think? I think this is one of the craziest videos I've ever seen in my entire life. I would love to hear your opinion. Do you think it's fake? Do you think it's real? Why do you think it's real? And why do you think it's fake? Comment down below, and I'll see you guys soon.